Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, hello, my name is Amy. Today's look is this super glam, grunge, rocky, smoky eye look. So if you want to see me do this look, then just keep watching. So I've already got my eyebrows on. I used the Makeup Revolution brow cushion in taupe and just a bit of brow mascara on top. And I've got a bit of eye mascara. A bit of mascara on, but that was just from going out before. So first I'm going to take an eye primer, and this is the Pro Base Eye Primer by MUA. It's really good, this one. So I'm just going to pop it on. Probably going to go in all my mascara, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to do my eyes first and not my base, because otherwise I'll do my foundation and I'll get loads of black all over it. So just using, this is just by Primark, it's just what they call an artiste brush. So good for like concealer though, or blending out primer or anything like that, because it's nice and small. So I already filmed this video once, and then when I came to watch it, I had it on I used my phone to film my iPhone, and I always use the front camera, even though it's not as good quality. So I thought, oh, I'll use the back camera, and I tried to zoom in when I was doing my eyes, and like it was like the camera was like here, and I was just doing my eyes for ages, and you could just see my eyebrow. And that was like pretty much through the whole video. And then when I was doing my face and doing my lips, you could just see like this part of my face. And I was like, no, it took me so long as well. So that is poop. I'm not gonna set it because I want it to be sticky enough to work. So today I'm using the Soph X Makeup Revolution palette. I love this palette, it's my favourite, as you can tell. I've used it and I broke it. So that just tells you how much I like it. So I'm going to be using a cup of tea today. I'm also going to be using this one, which is like a warm darker brown, and then black, and they're the only three eyeshadows I'm going to use, because I'm just going to do a super easy but super glam look. So I'm taking this brush by Number 7. It was just something that I got in a palette for Christmas, but I really like it. It's got a nice fluffy edging. Gonna use the Cup of Tea shade in my crease. This is such a perfect transition shade. Like the most perfect warm brown. I think this is definitely my favourite colour from this palette. I'm only using a bit of this because we're going to build it up with that darker shade. I'm going to take it quite high as well, up. Because I've got hooded eyes, so you can see. Not really, but I'm just going above the crease with this transition shade. But obviously if you've got a bigger space to work with, you don't need to do that. Just putting it on rough as well. I'm not really going to do too much blending because I can do that later. I'm just going to take a Primark brush, a clean one, and just buff the edges out just to make it nice and soft. Alright, so now I'm going to take the same brush and I'm going to take the darker shade, which is that one. I'm sure you can Google it if you want to know what the colours are. I just lost the sheet ages ago. I'm just taking that lower than I took the first shade, but still above my crease and on my crease. That makes any sense. To do tiny little circles and go back and forth. What I'm going to do as well is I'm going to bring it out a little bit. So that one's a little bit more out. So it's like that, and then again. So if you just keep blending, keep adding the colour, keep blending some more, and then just see what you're happy with, because you don't have to go as far out as I'm going, you can just keep it. You don't have to bring it out, or you can just do whatever you want. So now I'm using these Makeup Revolution brushes. This is the E101, it's like a really super flat little brush, and I'm going to use the black and I'm just going to pat it on. I'm going to start like at the bottom of my eye, and then I'm going to work my way up, just patting, because if you blend the colour out straight away, you won't be left with any pigment and it'll just look a bit rubbish. Maybe pat it in as well, the pigment should be more pigmented. The pigment should be more pigmented. I mean, the eyeshadow should be more pigmented. And then I just pat it up. Keep patting it up until you cover all your crease. Crease? God, what's wrong with me today? Until you cover all your lid. And take a little bit more. I'm going to do the same, but more to this side. I'm going to just take mine up a little bit more, because up to the crease. So like that. And that's why you don't do your foundation first, because it'll fall out. So now I've got that sort of shape, I can blend that out. What I'm going to do is I'm sort of going to just pull the colour out a little bit and go up like that, because I want it to, like I say, I have hooded eyes so you won't be able to see otherwise. I'm just going to wing it like you would do wing liner. I'm just going to wing it out like that, and then we'll blend it and we'll keep adding and blending. Like I say, you don't have to do it so winged out if you don't want to, but because it's like super extreme glam, that's what we're doing. So yeah, I'm just taking that same number 7 brush, because there'll still be some brown left on it and it'll blend it nicely. So you just blending the edge of that black. Try not to go too much into the black. You can on the outer bit, but not like there, or else you'll remove all the pigment and have to build it up some more. So I'm taking the Cup of Tea shade and I'm just going underneath with that and sort of joining it up with this end. Can you see it's joining up? And then I'm going to take that all the way in to the inner corner, and then I'm going to take this brush. It's from Primark. It's just like quite a tiny blending brush. I'm going to take the darker brown that we've been using, and I'm just going to put that here. I'm going to run it all the way in. Like that. Just like that. Then I'm going to use that same brush we've been using and just smoke that out, just so it makes it a bit darker. And then I'm going to take that cup of tea shade again on this little brush. I'm just going to go on the inner corner. I don't want any like, we're not doing like a highlighter shade with this look. I want it to be quite matte. So the eye's going to be really matte. So I'm just taking that colour. And we just want that one to really brighten up everywhere. And then I'm going to take that same brush and I'm going to go into the black this time. And I'm going to run the black as close to the lash line as possible and sort of go up with it to join it all together. So now we've done that, I feel like we need more black on the inside and then more brown on the outside too. So I'm going to go back in with the brown, the dark brown, and I'm just going to pop that some more on this outer part and on the crease. Just to darken that up already, that looks better. And also take it a bit further down and blend it with that bit. I'm just going to sort of pat that on because I really want that bit to sort of stand out. So like that. I'm going to take this brush again and then just blend out the edges. As you can see, it's like one of them slanted brushes, so you can use the outer bit to blend. Blending is key with this sort of look. So like that, and then we're gonna get that. Actually, I'm gonna use this brush that we use for the lower eye, and I'm just gonna put some more of the black on. I'm just gonna pat it in again. You can use your finger if you want, because that would really work. There you go, so that's now on there, and I'm just going to take, because this is like a small shader brush, I'm just going to take it and just sort of run it back and forth on that bit, just so it blends out a little bit, like that. And you can see, and I'm going to take a bit, no, I'm not going to take any more on there. I'm just going to use this number 7 brush again, and I'm just going into the black, just tapping in once, and I'm going to just put some on the outer edge. Like that. And then smoke it out some more. And I know it takes a long time to do, but once you've got it perfect, it'll look so good. And then just blend it out again some more, because you don't want any harsh lines. So I'm back, and I've done both my eyes and a super smoky. So now I'm going to use some black eyeliner, and I'm going to use the Maybelline Colour Show Crayon Col in 100. It's just the black one, but it's really black. Putting it all on bottom waterline, top line. Also taking it in the inner corner. It's up to you if you want to take it down, but I don't think I'm going to take it underneath. I'm just going to get my small little brush, and because I went over a little bit, I'm just going to smoke that out. Just going to take a bit of that cup of tea shade and just just diffuse it a little bit. That's what it looks like up close. So I suppose next is eyelashes. The eyelashes I've got are by Superdrug. Yeah, I've already used them, that's why they look like that. But they're the Volume 303 Fashion Lashes. On to mascara now, and this is the Vava Volume by George Asda. It's really cheap and it was really good. It's got like a really big, nice, fat wand in it, and I'm already got some mascara on the top eyelashes, so I'm just gonna do the bottom. Can anyone recommend like a good eyeliner that actually stays on? Because look, it's coming off already there. It's been like 2 bloody minutes. My eyelashes still not dry, so I'm going to prime my face. And the primer I'm using is the Matte and Blur Primer Matte Attack. I've never said that before, that's funny. It's a very silicone-y, like, pore sort of primer. If you don't like that sort of thing, then don't recommend it. But if you do, it's so good. So I have loads of pores. All I know is that I want to blur. And also here. Fuck it, I'm just gonna put it everywhere. And then I just like pat it on. Like, I hate the feel of these sort of primers, but they're so good. I just deal with it. Deal with the feel. Deal with the feel. Okay. Foundation that I'm going to be using today is by Maybelline. It's the Superstay 24-hour full coverage foundation in 03 True Ivory. And this is such a good foundation. I've got combination skin, so dry and oily. And my dry bits are really dry, and then my oily bits are really oily. So like, it's so hard. But you'd think, because it's like full coverage, that it wouldn't be alright for your dry skin, but for some reason my face just looks so good. But when I've tried other matte foundations, it doesn't look this good, but this one just looks so good. So if you want any foundation, try this one. Try this one. It's a Real Technique sponge, and I'm just taking a bit of that, and I just put my eyelashes on, and I'm just gonna wait for the glue to dry, and then I'm just gonna put some more foundation on to do my FOD. So foundation is done, so now I'm gonna go on to concealer. So I'm using the Revolution Conceal and Define in C1. I need to get a new one when I go shopping tomorrow, because it is running out. They run out so quick. Oh, it's so annoying. Lashes up close, really nice. I'm gonna put some more mascara on them. Just make them stand out a little bit more. And on the bottom lashes again. So now I'm going to use some blush. I'm just taking the Just Peachy palette, which is an eyeshadow palette, but I always use it. It smells so good, like peaches. And I just take this Real Techniques contour brush, and I just use the middle shade. It's like just peachy colour, obvs. Just like to put a little bit of colour back after I've just blanked most of it out with the foundation. Bring up just a little bit, not too much. I'm going to take this big powder brush by Real Techniques again. I'm just going to sort of go over the top of that. So for highlighter, I'm going to use this cream colour base by MAC. It's Lunar Frost. It's just like a really like champagne-y, don't know if you can see, like a sort of like a white silvery colour, but it really suits pale skin. So I'm just going to pop that on my cheekbones. I really love it. As you can tell from the hip hand, I use it all the time. It's just like such a pretty, nice colour, and it looks really natural as well. I like putting it on when I've got nothing, you know, no makeup on my face. I think it really makes me look nice and fresh. Does that make any sense? Probably not. My face with the Rimmel Stay Matte powder, and I take my Real Techniques sponge and I just like press it in, and then I just go underneath my eye to really set it. Set my T-zone area, because that's where I mostly get oily and any sort of wrinkles. Also my smile lines. And I also do here, because my face gets really red around here when I'm warm, like it is already doing. So you just put that there like that, and then that is it for powder. Done, set. Now on for lips, I'm going to use the Matte Me Up Lip Kit by Barry M. This is in the shade Ride or Die, so it comes with a lip liner and lipstick. But I think this would go really well with red, like a really nice like bright red, or like a dark red to go with the earrings if you're feeling dare. If you're feeling dare, if you're feeling brave, then go with a bright red. But for now, I'm gonna stick with nude. It's like a mauvey sort of nudie colour. So I'm going to set my face with the MUA Pro Base Fixing Mist. I really like the Pro Base sort of range that they do. So I'm just going to... That it always goes in my hair and everywhere. I can feel it all over my top. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Give it a big thumbs up for me and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you in the next one. Thank you. Bye.